Good morning. My name is Cobus Coetzee. I represent a digital agency called on-lineX. on-lineX is an organization that plays into the intersection of marketing and sales on the online side of the business. So we're exciting, and I want to tell you why it's so important for your business to do online marketing. We're actually more towards client acquisition. We don't just generate leads for organization, and we'll talk a little bit about that. We are client acquisition. We are bringing qualified clients to your organization on a daily basis as your requirement are. So let me tell you a little bit about on-lineX. How did it establish? on-lineX is an organization that I am the founder member of it. And what actually happened is that I come from an IT background for many years, spent a lot of years in marketing and sales. And if I tell you the years, you will, and I'm sure you will be able to recognize my physique as well, because I've been in this business for many years. I've had many failures and many successes. But one good thing is that I've learned from that. And what I've learned from online marketing is even astounding. During our training and things that we've done through months and years, it's become evident that online marketing is the thing for the future. So what do I mean by that? What I'm telling you is that brick and mortar organizations are not going to be there forever. And we understand when you buy a car, you have to go in and see the cars on something, and you're going to drive there and buy the thing. But you can basically buy anything online today, whether it's a book or a tin of food or order milk or a pizza. That's as easy as that. Our name behind me is on-lineX. And online is what we do, and X is your company. So we want you to understand that if your company name is XYZ, it'll be online XYZ. And I hope that makes sense to you. A lot of people have been in online business for some time, but on a digital format, they are referring to that television, they are talking about radio, they're talking about catalogs which they print, and then they give it out to their clients, magazine printing and things like that. And even some online marketing, paid online marketing like Facebook and Google and things like that. Now, I've done that myself, but I didn't really know what I was doing. I was actually throwing a lot of money into the water by saying, I'm going to pay for this and see. I never got a client. I got so much attention. I say, somebody looked at and then the whole thing fell flat. Nothing has happened. So there is secret number one. How do we market your company successfully online? Now I'm going to let you in a little bit into the secret. When you advertise, you've got a certain idea of what your product or service is. But before I do that, we are not here to offer you as an organization any type of business, if I may say it that way. We are a niche market and specific. So if your organization is selling a product or service of which you are getting a monthly income from that client, then we want to talk to you. Then we'll tell you how exciting it can be. Then we are going to make your life so easy. And while you are sleeping, business will come in. Okay, not quite that way. But let me explain to you further how these things happen. What we've done, I'm based in South Africa. It is the start of the summer here as well. So when I decided to make a video, I don't get professional people to come into my office and do this. I've got a small little tripod in front of me. This is my phone. So that's how I make a video. The shirt I put on this morning was because this is a Saturday in South Africa, and I'm excited to be here. So if I'm comfortable, then I'm going to wear what I want. So don't worry about what I got on. I think it's what I got to tell you which is more important. We've learned from a lot of experts over the world. People that has gone through the deepest bottom of how successfully.com is. And that is our company as well. We're online.com, on-lineX.com. So we have to understand can we get clients to your business online. And that has taken many, many weeks, many, many months, many, many years, and it will still be there for us to study. But it's made our lives very easy, and therefore we can say, we can assist your company. You can click on this button now at the bottom, and I will personally phone you. I will personally make an appointment with you. I will speak to you on Zoom or Teams or whatever medium you're going to be. And I will assist you and tell you what it is, how we can assist you. Fill in your details at the bottom and do that. But what I want to tell you further is, if one looks at the whole way of living, in South Africa, we've been under severe economic problems that we've had for a few years. A lot of companies has closed down. And now, even at the end of the COVID-19 pandemic, it is even worse. So one will have to look after how are we going to get clients and how are we going to outsmart our competition. And those are the kind of issues that you have to understand. I would just like to give you a little bit more insight into the process. We're going to talk, we're going to learn, and I have to say, I know a lot about companies of insurance type of products and things. That's why it's our niche market. So we know a little bit, but we want you to tell us a little bit more. And then while we're having our conversation, we are going to formulate a campaign for you. And there are various ones. And we're not talking about getting clicks on your Facebook page, or all due respect, it's not a bad thing. You can do that as well. Or we're going to redesign your website for you. No, we don't do anything like that. We can, if you want it. We've got experts that can assist you with that. But as you know, that you got a website and you got a Facebook page or other pages and things. How do you drive your traffic to that? Now that is the secret which we can help you with. And it's not just putting an ad there on your Facebook page and hope people is going to go to your website. No, that's old-fashioned. Doesn't work like that and will never work. So we got to tell you what's very exciting. We got to build a funnel. So it's like a sales funnel. Like you've learned, if you've been in sales or you're an MD of a company or CEO of the company, we build a funnel. Basic stuff. We build a funnel and we take those people and we bring them in and we take them through a journey into this funnel. And we have a look and see, are they hot, they medium, or they cold? And we can determine that, how we can access. And then we get this people's information, we can follow up. Even if you want to sell a product, that's how people do it. Whether you cannot compete to things like Amazon.com and things like that. But if you've got one or two products that you want to sell online, you can definitely do that. And that is very easy to do. Couple of photos, put it together, get your funnel going. But where the secret comes is, how do we do the right copywriting? How do we express our excitement about our product? That this guy that has never heard about your product or service wants that product right now. And that is where we come in. We've learned what to do, how to put it together in a complete package for you. So you have to understand that there is significance in designing a proper campaign for your organization. And we are bringing qualified leads to your organization. People say, oh, you're bringing leads and we still have to sell. I guarantee you, because we've done it successfully. We are a client acquisition digital agency. Those are the kind of things that you want to hear now. How are you going to help my organization and how much I'm going to pay for it? The ad spend is one of the costs that you're going to have. And everybody knows that. Whether you advertise in a magazine that nobody wants to read, or you want to spend money on catalogs and have people phoning, your salespeople phoning people all day and bug them and knock on their doors and say, listen, I need you to buy this product, my boss is going to fire me. Whether it's all that, there's a cost involved in client acquisition. And in our case, there's also a cost involved. So you are you're going to ask me now, but if I spend this money now, how are you going to make money? I'm going to make money because you're going to pay me a small retainer. And a small retainer is what it's worth for you to have our team on board to assist your company. All right. So if you're a small medium enterprise in South Africa where I am based, that goes up to 750 million US dollar, then you qualify under small medium enterprises. If you're a large enterprise, then the cost involved for marketing is much more, and we all understand that. And therefore our fee will be, because we're going to put a bigger team together. So where is our team? Our team is all over the world. We've got people working together all over the world. Got a person in the United States. I've got 4 people in South Africa, which is not our offices or anything like that. We don't need that anymore. We all can Zoom, we have a meeting, we put the plan together, and then we formulate this for you. So I want to tell you today, if you haven't understood really what I'm trying to tell you, just think a little bit back. There's nothing wrong to be old school and to be conservative, but just use the new technology. A newspaper that everybody still reads today for the digital marketing side is the blog. And for radio is the podcast. So nothing has really changed, even for you. So just keep on doing it. But use the right terminology, use the right technology, and get going with it. So send us your details. Tell us a little bit more about your company. And we're not going to come unprepared to you when we speak to you. We won't waste your time. I can guarantee you, I will not waste your time. And there is no obligation for you to speak to us. It is your success which is more important. Now, why would it be important for me? I actually are excited to help people. I can start a new venture in 50 seconds. How do I get that? Because I've made a lot of failures. I can get clients overnight to buy a certain product or service. How do I know that? It's because it's happened to me. I have now got the best recipe. I got a cookbook full of, if I may call it that. And one of our, Russell Brunson calls it the cookbook. But it is a cookbook because you've got different ingredients and you put it in and you bake a cake, as he mentions it. But these are one of the world's best authors of .com Secrets and Funnel Cookbook and things like that. But we're not going to talk about our study background or my background and what my interest is more. My interest is to assist you, your company, your sales staff. I'm an extension of your sales staff. See me as a sales marketing person in your organization. And then we'll talk about what our price is of what the cost is. So if you are paying $1,500 a month for a salesperson or $5,000 a month for a marketing expert, then you would probably pay me the same. I'm going to charge you a little bit less. But let's talk about it when we have an appointment. Let's get together and let's put something together for success. You want to have your business running smooth. And I know for sure that you and everybody else requires a new client acquisition program. So take this opportunity now and get going with it. Otherwise, you will never ever understand what the successes is of digital marketing. Take this opportunity, and you know what? It's free. You don't have to pay for it. Give me 45 minutes of your time, and we will speak to each other wherever you are in the world. If I have to wake up tomorrow morning at 3 o'clock and speak to you, that's okay with me as well. So let's do that. Put me in. Book a session with us. I will personally call you back. I will personally set up an appointment with you. I will share my experiences with you and make you excited as I am today. So don't let this stop you. Go now. Don't forget, OnlineX is you. Do it. Bye-bye.